And we're back. It's been a while, but we're back with restaurant reviews. Today we went to El Patron, which is in Chester, Virginia. So what did you guys think?
Well, the fact that we've been there before, but it felt good going back after maybe, what do you think?
I'd say probably about 6 months.
About half a year, I admit. But obviously a different location.
Yes, I was about to say they are at a new location now. And I also thought even more reason to do it. You know, this location has been here about 2 months, I guess.
That sounds about right.
Food was very good. I had the quesadilla ranchera. What did you guys have?
I had the quesadillas rellena.
That sounds about right.
And you know, it's always nice to try something different because I remember last time I was there, I had the nacho supreme, and that's probably the most common thing I get when it comes to Mexican food. But yeah, I really enjoyed my meal. So.
How about you?
It was a quesadilla, but I can't remember the exact name of it.
Well, we will look up the name. I'll go look up the name on their website, and then I'll put what we each had.
Yeah. Mine was loaded with onions, though. That was my only problem with it. I think I did say no onions, but I think she thought that for the salad that came with it.
I do remember you said no onion, sub-diced tomato.
Yeah. Just because I'm really not that fond of... I'm not really that fond of onions. Now, the fact that there was shrimp and chicken in it, that's what made me enjoy it. Because I like shrimp and I like chicken. And the fact that it was all in a quesadilla made it even better.
Yep.
I definitely would have enjoyed that too. Like you, I'm not a big fan of onions either, but you know, sometimes I'm like, whatever, just deal with it.
Okay, I'll admit, it depends on how they're cooked.
Yeah.
They're also in a lot of things, so, like, me, I'm a texture eater, so, like, I don't mind if it's in something, but a lot of times I don't really want the texture of it.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
The service, I thought, was pretty on point. I mean, she didn't stop by the table a lot, which is fine. You know, sometimes it gets kind of annoying when you have that one server that checks up on you every 2 minutes.
Plus, we were sitting outside.
Because it felt great.
Yes, that's another nice thing about this place is, just like the old location, they do have a patio.
If the weather's nice, yeah, definitely sit outside.
Yeah, and probably about a month or so, I'm thinking it'd probably be a little too hot to sit out there.
I agree.
If it gets hot enough to cook you start seeing them cooking the food on the pavement outside, stay inside.
Right. But yeah, she was good. Seemed to really know her stuff. And the food was also pretty on point as far as time. I'd say probably got out in about definitely less than 15 minutes, I would say.
We need to start timing this.
Yeah, we were talking, so like it may have even felt like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But either way, it goes out pretty on point.
I mean, I don't care if my food comes out in 12 minutes or less, to be honest with you, as long as I get it.
What's the time limit for you then?
Actually, I don't... I wouldn't really say that I have a time limit, but I could definitely say I think the longest I have actually waited for food in a restaurant, and this was at Olive Garden of all places, was I think about 2 hours. They lost our ticket.
Which Olive Garden was this?
Is that the one where you're saying where they eventually paid for it all?
Yeah, this is the Olive Garden on Midlothian.
Oh my god.
The kitchen, they lost their ticket. The manager came and said, hey, the kitchen lost their ticket, but we're going to knock off a couple items and we're going to give y'all free dessert. So it was a win-win situation.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's not the restaurant we're talking about, but that Olive Garden has had some pretty crappy service before. And yes, I too have also had a time where they lost my ticket too.
Oh well, since we're on the subject, probably longest I'll wait for a ticket. Honestly, if I'm with friends, I'm talking, so I'm not really worried about it. But usually, probably about 25 minutes to 30 minutes is when I really start to wonder what's going on back there. Unless it's busy, in which case, working in a restaurant, I know why it's taking so long.
Plus, I think it also depends on what you get to, because I know that there are some things that are going to take a while. Like, I don't know.
Well done steaks.
Steamed oysters.
Yeah.
Steamed oysters, steaks, just, yeah. And we all work in food environment, so.
And also, like, I mean, the last location was very nice inside, but this one, yeah, I really love what they've done with the place inside.
Same here.
I'll check their website again and see if they have any pictures. I know some places are really funny about you taking pictures inside, so I didn't want to take any and run the risk of getting thrown out. If I was to have any complaints about this place, I would have to say probably parking. Because
could use a touch-up.
Did you want to point the camera?
I was about to say, in fact, I'm going to show you guys the parking lot. Show you how small it is.
You see, the way I see it is if you need to, there's a Waffle House right there. Park over there.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people have been doing.
Because there's no doubt El Patron probably does get packed at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got here, I'd say probably about 5:15.
5:15, 5:30.
So, I mean, we got our parking spot no problem, but I think if you went here about 7, 8 o'clock, I think you would probably have to go into the neighboring parking lot.
More or less on a Friday.
Oh, especially on Friday and Saturday. And Sundays after church.
Yeah.
If this is where the church-going crowd likes to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know one place church-going crowds like to go is Outback. Or any other steakhouse.
Yeah. Also, now, of course, I've been here once before to their new location, so I knew where to turn, but I feel like if you're coming here first time, it's very easy to miss the turn coming in.
True.
So, I mean, if you're coming from, like, say, the south there. Okay, we're back. Yeah, our memory card kind of got filled up.
I love those technical problems.
Right. But what I was saying is, yeah, if you're coming from the Colonial Heights area, like, it can be kind of it can be easy to miss the turn, so just got to pay attention, but it is on the right.
Yeah.
But other than parking, like, it's a very nice location. Oh, price was very good, too.
Pricing of the food, definitely.
I don't think you're going to spend more than $10 on an entree here.
Definitely not.
Although next time we should probably try to do the full thing, you know, appetizer, entree, and then dessert.
I mean, obviously the most expensive thing there is is steak.
Yeah.
Because I saw some that ranged up to about $13, $14.
I've seen higher than that.
I think we filled up on chips, which, yeah, they do give you chips for free, so.
Yeah.
I think we probably filled up on that and weren't even really thinking about an appetizer.
No. They just give you one right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
But dessert, I have had the dessert here before. I had the churros, which is really good.
I can't even make it to dessert.
Yeah, you know, and I don't mean this negatively, but I actually did not get filled up on the quesadilla. Which is weird, because usually one of those I can't even finish one when I go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
But still, easily one of the best quesadillas I've ever eaten, so.
Same here.
Alright, so, final verdict. Well, I guess, would you recommend this place to a friend?
Yeah.
I would.
And now, final verdict. What would you rate this place out of 10?
I'd say an 8.
I'd go with that too, 8.
And I'll definitely stick with that, and I'll say an 8 is my answer. And that was Restaurant Reviews. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, guys.